Good morning. Hello. This is going to be a YouTube exclusive thing. Just me. I'm going to be playing a prelim. Starts in 4 minutes. We're going to play it using this list. I saw this list, and it's so wild. 1 Memnite, 3 Bob, just all these crazy one-ofs. 1, 2, 3. Just a wild list. And they want to challenge with it. They want to challenge last weekend with this. So, good for them. Let's give this wild list a shot. And it's basically your standard package. Just sort of the blue splash for the chip. Spell Pierce, you can lean a little harder in the blue in game 2. 1 Path to Exile. Should be an interesting experience. Hammer's always been very, very powerful. This deck had the highest win rate at the GP Copenhagen. So that just happened the other day. I don't know if it's a GP or a Magic whatever or a RCQ or whatever the hell it was. This deck had the highest win rate. So I figured I'd give it a shot. This is off stream. There's no stream. It's just me. And I'll see you guys for round number 1. Okay, here we are for round number 1. I mean, we have Esper Sentinel on 1, turn 2, Stoneforge, turn 3, Aid, Hammer, Pop. This is like the perfect dream hammer hand. We're going to keep, and we're on the play. Oh boy. Oh boy, look what we have here. This seems pretty busted. This is what you like to do with a hammer. Just Esper Sentinel is so hard to deal with. It just creates this weird dynamic for your opponent where they're just like, this weird dynamic for your opponent. Well, they don't want to cast spells, but they have to cast spells to deal with it. Then turn 2, Stoneforge, get me the hammer. Doesn't matter if it dies. Sigarda's Aid, Hammer. Hopefully we draw a 3rd land and we have Spell Pierce up, and we just whack them with the hammer. That would be a delight. Let's get the Hallowed Fountain. Let's play the Esper Sentinel. Dragon Rage Channeler. Huh. Wonder if I'm supposed to just play the other Esper Sentinel. No, that can't be right. We're just going to play the Stoneforge. Maybe it's right to play the Esper Sentinel, but I think this is just too good. Let's get a Colossal Hammer. Maybe it was supposed to be... If this wasn't, if this was a colored land that gave me access to one of these, and I could do 2 things, I would play the Esper Sentinel. But I think only having access to 1 here, the best thing to do is just Ledger Shredder. I don't see them beating the Stoneforge if we just put the hammer on it, right? If we put a hammer here, they could take it with... They could take it with that 1 charm. They get to connive. They could take it with that 1 charm, Archmage charm. So I don't really want to let them do that. Yep. Okay. 12U. This seems very difficult for them to deal with in game 1. But we'll see. Okay, let's crack this. Let's just get Trample Hammer, right? I guess they could have Bounce Land. Let's just get Shadows here. Put it on that. Okay. Well, that was the easy game, right? That was the easy game. Now, we have to play the hard game. The hard game comes in the sideboard. That's the easy game. That's the freebie. That's the gimme. I think we want Sanctifier. Could play a Path for like a Murktide. I think we want to cut like random stuff that gets tagged by Spell Pierce, maybe. Blacksmith skill seems pretty good. Giver seems okay. It's just so weird, the numbers on this list, where it's just like a bunch of 2s, a 1, 2, 1, 3. I mean, I do like the tutor package here. Maybe we just want the Sanctifiers. This is probably good too. Maybe cut a Springleaf Drum so we don't get blown out to Engineer Explosives. So maybe we cut 1, 2, 3 for 1, 2, 3, 4. Like they're probably gonna put an EE on 1, so maybe having an excess Springleaf Drum isn't the best idea. Let's try this. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to have Pithing Needle for explosives. But I don't know, I'm probably right. Oh, it's too late, I've already submitted. That sounds okay. Not great. I mean, we don't have a hammer, but like, we have turn 1 Esper Sentinel. Which is like, you know, all you ever want in life, right? If they play Ragavan, we play Esper Sentinel. Ledger Shredder. We just Stoneforging again. I kind of want to do 2 spells where I go Springleaf into Stoneforge, but I don't want to give him the Connive at the same time. Do we just give him the Connive? I think we have to give him the Connive to progress our board. I think we have to. It's just too much wasted, you know, like we just waste too much if we don't put this in play. Our next turn becomes so much better. Stoneforge. They do get to Connive here. Getting rid of the dress down. Interesting. What do I want to get here? I think I'm just getting a hammer. Because given the nature of our hand, We start with Sigarda's Aid and then they have to like do something. I don't know. I think we should be okay here. I didn't like giving the Shredder the +1/+1 counter, but at the same time, like, we have to do something. What are you doing? Why are you iterationing? That doesn't seem that great for you, but I accept. I will gladly take a free spell. What are they looking for here? Because the way it looks to me, they're going to get bonked on the head for a lot here next turn. I guess maybe they're setting it up so, like, I go all in with the Sigarda's Aid. Which, I mean, I'm going to do. I can't not bonk them in the head with a hammer. I don't know. I guess they're stuck, right? They mulligan. They're at 3 cards after this. Yeah. Alright, Mishra's Bauble into exile. They play the Mishra's Bauble. They get all the connive stuff. Yada yada. I'm F6'd. You got it, buddy. I'm F6'd. Looks like they might have mana issues here. I don't know. They're getting rid of an Unholy Heat? That seems kind of wild to me. What am I missing? What am I missing that they bend an Unholy Heat? Alright. We're taking 6. We're going to this. They draw a card. We draw a card. Let's play the lands. Do we start with the Pure Steel? Alright, let's cast the 2 free things. Let them do their connive before we make any decisions. Cast. Cast. Get your connive. Do your connive now before you know what I'm going to do. Okay. So. Now. I think I play the Pure Steel Paladin. Pure Steel Paladin. Then I play Sigarda's Aid. Pure Steel Paladin. Then I play Sigarda's Aid. Maybe I should have done Sigarda's Aid first and then Pure Steel. That was better. Sigarda's Aid should have gone first, so that way, like, once this resolves, I can now put this hammer in, and like they have to kill this, or they have to kill this. I'm sort of making them choose here. I mean, I guess if they have a Spell Pierce for my hammer, they're gonna kill the Pure Steel here. We get a card. Yay, cards for me. Yay! Esper Sentinel's so fucking broken. They're bolting the Paladin? Sure. Oh, hey, guess who's back? Back again. Alright, we're just gonna hook up the Stoneforge and bonk. Same thing by hooking up the Stoneforge. We make it so we... Make it so we can't get ourselves Archmage charmed. That's why we're hooking up the Stoneforge. Put on the Esper Sentinel, they Archmage charm it. I should have gone Sigarda's Aid first, then Pure Steel Paladin, then put a hammer in play. That forces them to kill the Pure Steel. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's see what they got. Are they attacking me? Wow. I go to 7, I go to 6, I go to dead to 2 bolts. But they have used 2 bolts here. Sure. Murktide. Murktide. I guess we start off with a Pure Steel Paladin. Right? We go 1, 2, Pure Steel. And then we'll move the hammer to the Esper Sentinel. Probably move it to the Memnite, actually. Pure Steel Paladin. Alright, now we're going to equip to the Memnite. Do we want to try and do the reality chip stuff before damage? Maybe we can hit like another thing. So if we go 1, 2, put in the reality chip, equip to the Esper Sentinel, we'll draw a card. Maybe we hit another hammer. That's probably fine. I do get to connive here, though. We get to draw a card off this. Okay. Let's equip it to the Esper Sentinel. Okay, we draw a card. I think I'm kind of putting myself dead here. They're going to bolt the Ornithopter. Alright, so what's happening? They're bolting... They're unholy heating that thing? That's kind of wild. Alright, we draw a card. Yes. Yes. Well, this has to block here. Then we move the hammer to this to block this. Begin combat. Begin combat. Attack you. Attack you. If they have an answer for this Ornithopter, we lose. Alright. If they have an Archmage Charm or something, we're just dead. They have another bolt. We're just dead. Oh my god, it loses flying. It loses flying. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. What? Oh my god, that's just embarrassing. I'm so stupid. Alright, we'll win the next game. That was just the dumbest thing ever. I'm gonna have to edit that out. That was so dumb. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Mulligan. Guess we'll keep this. Okay, yield. Now we're gonna go Saga. Should turn off that auto yield. What are they thinking about here? Do I want to try for Cauldra? Do I just want to try for Cauldra? Do I think this is too greedy? I mean, they're going to bolt it. We'll spell pierce it. They have to blow 2 bolts on this. This is probably greedy. I mean, they probably have more than another way to kill this Stoneforge. But we'll take a gamble. Oh. Ooh. It's gotta just be Cauldra Smack. This might be a little risky. But I hope they go like Archmage Charm, take it or something. Oh yeah, baby. Because now we're set, right? Now we go Paladin, Hammer, equip. Or maybe we play the Hammer first, to be honest. We play the Hammer first, and then we equip, then we play the Paladin second, and then just equip it and attack. And then just that's lethal. Wow, we got lucky. Yeah, they're dead. Yep. 1, 2, hammer, paladin. Tap the paladin, play the hammer, equip the hammer. Jeez. They have subtlety here. Wow. Okay. Sure. I'll put it on the top, I suppose. Smash. Subtlety's so annoying. What they pitch? They pitched a letter shredder. I mean, it's quite the tempo card, right? Pretty crazy tempo. Oh, I was excited to kill them. I was excited to kill them, but no, I will not be killing them. No, I shall not be killing them today. Well, oh boy. If they tap out for Murktide, they die unless they have another subtlety. I mean, I'm just gonna hit them with the hammer, hit them, attack them again. Just gonna attack. Smack. Not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna walk into the counterspell. There's no reason to. Just make them waste that mana. Wow. Guess they have... That's a good draw. Alright, so what are they going to have here? I don't know. Make them have something. Bounce. Yep. Okay, so let's go... Paladin. Hammer. Draw. Yep. Equip. Equip. Reasonable hammer things. Okay, so even our punt, even in game 2, if we didn't put the hammer, if we like didn't equip the hammer and lose the flying, I'm a little rusty with this deck, but even in game 2, we were gonna lose because they had the removal spell for the thing. So we lost game 2, even if I didn't equip the flying thing to it. Maybe I needed to chump block the prior turn, but anyway, we won round 1. This deck is so silly. Alright, I'll see you guys for round 2. Okay, we are back for round number 2. Yeah, thank you, thank you. This hand's kind of sketchy. We've got a lot of lands in it. Doesn't really do much. I think we can... That's probably fine. We'll just keep it. We'll go... Drum. Next we go Paladin Shadowsphere. DRC. Blackleaf Cliffs DRC. Interesting. Do we play the Pure Steel into draw a card with the Shadow Sphere? Probably, right? This is just too much value. Too much value. Zero drop. Zero drop. Okay. We could just bolt this. Thoughtseize us. I don't know. We're kind of okay here. We should kill the Esper Sentinel. Dreadbore that? Sure. Move Saga into Esper Sentinel. Equip Esper Sentinel. No attacks. Interesting. Ooh, Stoneforge. Okay. Do we think that they have an answer for the Stoneforge? I mean, we probably do. They probably do have an answer for the Stoneforge. I think I want to get Nettle Cyst. Because, like, this thing's going to be huge. Especially with, like, making... Because we go 1, 2... Maybe I shouldn't have got Nettle Cyst. Because they have to, like, kill Nettle Cyst right now. Okay, so it's black-red. Hopefully this isn't Blood Moon. Lightning Skelemental. Ooh. Oh boy. So I guess we take these two. Do we want to kill this thing? I mean, there's no point, right? Alright. We take the damage. We discard these two lands. Boink, boink. They're playing like original scam. Well, now I feel foolish. Okay. So we can play this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. So we can equip the Shadow Sphere and we can put the Nettle Cyst in play. Or we could just make a Star. I think we just wait here. See what they do. Yeah. Yeah, let's just try and make a 2/2, make a golem. Because we can put the Nettle Cyst into play at any time. Season Pyro, sure. Sure. Alright, so this is like old school scam. Yeah, with like re-unearths and stuff for the Lightning Skelementals. Yep, we go to 11. We have to kind of hurry up here. Can't get too carried away. Okay, so let's make a thingy. Alright, now we go to our next turn. Blacksmith skill, huh? Let's just make another thingy. These are just such good value. Too good value to like mess up. Let's get a drum. So we could just equip one of these. Alright. Broken Urza Saga. Being broken. Alright. Feel good about this. I mean, they could have Kolaghan's Command. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to make this one, and I was supposed to put this in, and then, like, hold up Blacksmith skill to, like, protect it. I don't know. This feels really strong, what we're doing. This feels incredibly powerful. Season Pyro. Their list is going to be a lot harder to deal with after sideboarding. They might have a draw 2 or another, like, whatever here, but they could have, like, an unearth effect, but I'm just trying to get stuff off the battlefield. If they unearth, bring this back to get 4 more power. Yeah. Alright, we drew the hammer. They probably take the nettle cyst. It's a tough call to take here. They take the nettle cyst, yeah. Alrighty, so now we go this. Play the hammer just to grow this. Yeah, I think we just swing with that. Begin combat, begin combat. Attack with the big one. This one just gets chumped. Alright, let's see what happens if we full swing. If we full swing, chump here. Chump here, block here. They're dead. They have to put, whatever, I'm full swinging. Math is for blockers, plus I have this. So they have to put one here. Then they have to, like, block these, and I have this, which gives an artifact +2/+2. So they're just dead. Okay. Okay, so now we're here for the sideboard. What do we want? We definitely want, we definitely want Sanctifier. Do we want Hushbringer? It stops. Hushbringer doesn't stop very much. We definitely want Sanctifier. Maybe we want Mana Leak too. They have some really big haymakers that can get us in game 2. Let's cut a Giver of Ruins, and let's cut a Springleaf Drum for 2 Sanctifiers. Giver's probably good. I'm afraid, I don't want to get blown out by Hideku's Consumes All. Let's bring this in for a Steel Shaper as a gift, and we'll call it a day. And we'll call it a day. Okay, so this hand doesn't seem too good. Seems like it's too clunky. Let's mulligan. Yep, this is what we want. We'll put back the Cauldron. Sanctifier may die, and they may Thoughtseize it, but I think it's okay. Shit. Well, there goes Sanctifier. They played Swamp. That's a really good draw. Best possible. Now we can draw some cards. Maybe. Not really. Bolt, my thing. They only have 3 cards though, which is kind of good for us. Oh shit. I made my decision on what I was going to play this turn because I wanted to play around Blood Moon. Right? I wanted to play this around Blood Moon. I should have played this, but it's okay. I should have just played this Ink Moth, but I was afraid of Blood Moon, so I wanted to put this into play so I could fetch around Blood Moon. That's just all I was thinking about. Alright, well. Now I feel foolish. Now I feel foolish. I wanted to have double white around Blood Moon. Okay, so let's go Stoneforge Mystic. Yes. Let's get a Colossal Hammer. I'm going to just put a hammer on this Stoneforge. I'm going to do it right now, so it can't be lightning bolted. They do know about this hammer from this Thoughtseize. Okay. So it looks like they just chose to die. To the Ink Moth. Well, this deck's so silly. Okay, so we play, we crack. We get an island, we go activate. Begin combat. Begin combat. Attack, attack. Oh, I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry, Tommy. GG's. This deck is so crazy. Like, it's not their fault. I mean, what are they supposed to do? They tap out on turn 3. And they just die on turn 4. Tap out on turn 4, just die. Rough. Alright, we'll be back for round 3. Okay, here we are for round number 3. Sounds okay. I mean, on the play, just play this land tapped. Our opponent won't know that we're up to no good. Notorious. Playing a unicorn. They won't know. They'll think we're doing control stuff. This is a pretty slow hammer hand. Hello, good luck. Uh-oh. Looks like it might be... Okay, they're Murktide. Okay, well... What are you getting with this Stoneforge? We have a hammer, we have a thing. Let's get Shadow Spear. There's no way this thing's living. We could get Reality Chip to just block this forever. Reality Chip seems okay. Hammer, we have a hammer. Next turn, what are we doing? Just gonna hold up Saga to block the monkey. Or we just play the Nettle Cyst. Let's just get the Shadow Sphere. Alright, we'll be blocking. I would be shocked if they didn't have a bolt for our thing. It's just so annoying with Ragavan because they just bolt your thing and they get to hold up Counterspell. It's just the worst. I hate Ragavan so much. Am I going to spend my entire turn making a Saga token just to block that silly monkey? Is that what I want? I mean, what are my alternatives? I can play Nettle Cyst into Counterspell. Not the worst. We get a Counterspell out of them. I just make a 1/1 here. Sure. We have to control this monkey. Control the monkey. Maybe I'm just playing too. Maybe I should just play the Nettlecyst there. But I'll offer to block the monkey here. Imagine if I was on the draw this game. This game would just be over. I'm at half my life. They have 2 Lotus Petals in play. Ragavan. The best designed Magic card I've seen in a long time. Okay, so... let's just make another dude. Let's just make another dude. We'll get a Gingerbrute. Play land. Play Springleaf Drum. Okay. Maybe I should have tapped this instead of this. I don't know. We'll see. Well, if we could resolve our spells, we'd be in a good spot. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do that against Murktide. Wow. Oh, Ragavan. Oh, Ragavan. And now they still have Counterspell up, which I love so much. Oh, God. I hate... oh, that's pretty good for us. Let's play Silk. Pure Steel. Okay, well that was a good draw for us. Of course they have 2. Oh my goodness. I love Ragavan so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that they've had all this extra mana to be able to just destroy me, and now they're going to play a Murktide and I'm going to lose the game. I love it. I love it so much. I guess we're blocking here. Well, guess this is my own fault. Maybe I should have just tried to progress my board, but they had so much stuff anyway to try and progress my board. I'm blocking. Wonder why they're not attacking with this. Murktide? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's a Murktide. Alright. We'll get punched in the face by a Murktide, my favorite thing to do in the world. And then if they have an answer for this germ, we lose. But maybe they don't. I mean, they've used quite a few answers. Just need a 1-mana Unholy Heat. Cool. This is exiled till the end of turn, so they have to use it now. We're not dead if we draw lands. If we draw land, we're okay. We're just dead. Just dead. Just dead, just dead, just dead. I hate Ragavan. I know I've said this a million times, but I would very much like it not to be in the format anymore. Let's get Sanctifier. I kind of want a Relic. Kind of want this for Engineered Explosives. We're never going to get Cauldron play. We could bring in a Path, but no. Let's just cut random stuff that gets tagged by Spell Pierce. I don't think we can ground. Let's go to Ginger Brute. All right. I can't tell you how much I despise Ragavan, and just won them that game that turn. They were able to just get such a mana advantage. Just crazy. I hate that card. I guess we're keeping this. Put back the reality chip. Alright, let's try this Giver. This is the first time we've played the Giver today. Okay, so they don't have the Giver Killer. That's good for us. Are we just playing the Paladin, holding up the thing? Sure. Okay, so if they have 2 removal spells, they got me. If they don't have 2 removal spells, we're okay. We are okay if they don't have 2 removal spells. But, I mean, if they do, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Which one do we play first? The Nexus or the Saga? Let's play Saga. Let's use the Saga to cast the Hammer. This plays around Spell Pierce, which is what we want to do. But, I don't know. If we play the Ink Moth, like, if this thing gets countered, which it probably will, then, like, we don't really have another way to get hammered. So, we're going to wait a little bit. Instead of going for the kill, like, with the Ink Moth this turn, we'll probably be able to play the Ink Moth next turn. At least make Saga tokens. They have Dress Downs now. They have all kinds of stuff. They have Dress Downs, they have Blood Moons, they have all kinds of goodies. I will take a card. Yes, please. Thank you. We'll play another different art giver because we're ghetto. Oh, that's terrible. No, I shouldn't say that. Forgive me. Just... yeah, okay. Do I want to attack? If we attack and they like do stuff to get Delirium, what happens? It's kind of a stretch, but we could give her it. I don't know. We'll swing. They could go too much of a risk. Too risky. We don't want to throw a precious flower into the dirt. I mean, if we just sit there and we create an impossible scenario for them, right? Because it's obvious they have some form of consider, right? So you just kind of want to sit here and constrict them and lower their options, you know. Blood Moon, that's wild. Wild that they bottomed that. I guess they must already have one. Or maybe they're afraid that if they do play, I mean, it's still a pretty good play. Alright, they're going to go for the Pure Steel here. And yeah, see? It's a good thing I didn't attack. It's a good thing I didn't. I really wanted to. I really wanted to. It's a good thing I didn't. That would have been really bad. That would have been really bad for me. Oh, Murktide. You're so fun. Okay, so if we make a Star and play Inkmoth, we will have access to equipping with the hammer. Okay. 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 So let's play the Inkmoth. Let's go activate. Activate. Make a thingy. Alright, they have to do something now because this gives me, I bet you they're gonna take the hammer right now, right? They're gonna go Archmage Charm, take the hammer. Oh, they're gonna dress down. I wonder if this loses protection. I wonder if that's how that works. That is how that works. Okay. Well, we're attacking. Fuck. That was awful. I learned about that. I didn't know that. Learning. So it didn't even matter that we had these Giver Ruins. Giver Ruins seems not good in this list. But, I mean, maybe just because they had a dress down. Well, that was a mistake. But, I mean, we get another Urza Saga token. It would be better if the one Giver was untapped, but what can you do? Is this a Murktide? We got destroyed by this person. Crazy. Yup. Yeah, we're just dead. I guess if we draw a Paladin, we're okay. What are we searching for here? Relic, Ornithopter. Oh, we could get the Ornithopter. Block with it for a while. Okay, we're not dead. We just need to draw a hammer. We can block here, pro whatever it. Pro blue block. Okay. Pro blue. God, if they have a dress down, holy shit. Holy shit. What's happening? What are we gaining control of? Alright, so let's go surveil. Let them do their surveil. I'll give this protection from red. Blue. Okay. Alright, let's go Pure Steel Paladin. Nettle Cyst. Interesting. Interesting. Well, let's play the Nettle Cyst. Now, we can pay 2 to move this on over to the Ornithopter. Or we can pay 2 to move it to this and swing. Oh boy, what a clusterfuck, right? I guess we move it to the what an unbelievable clusterfuck. I don't really know. I guess we keep these to activate. Maybe we try and win next turn. And we just activate. No, if we're trying to win, then we go equip here. Attack. Attack. We're dead to a lightning bolt. Maybe. Okay, well, let's see what they do. They have 4 cards in hand, which is 1,000,000, and they have My Giver Ruins, which is very annoying. This is just a very annoying matchup. Dress Down is so annoying. Oh well. Hammer's still a powerful deck. There has to be some counterplay to it, so, you know, it's okay. Well, hopefully they attack poorly, we can kill them, but I don't really see that happening. I don't really see that happening. Well, I guess we block one. Block one, pro Reddit. Block. Red. I mean, by this point, if they have removal, they could just kind of light me up, you know? So I can't try and get too fancy to hold this stuff up and do all this stuff, right? Because if they had bolt, then they just bolt this and attack me, you know? They're gaining control of my Giver Ruins. Well, this is creating a bit of a problem. This is creating a bit of a problem. Shit. So we attack, they pro whatever our guys. That's not good. We have too many lands. I guess we can activate this, move the thing to it. That doesn't do anything. We're gonna hold the hammer in case we draw Sigarda's Aid. We can move the Nettle Cyst here. We could attack with both of these. We do one infect. That's not good. Alright, let's just move this here. I don't know how we're supposed to win this game without drawing Sigarda's Aid. We're pretty toast. They have taken our givers. Archmage Charm's pretty good against us. There's no point in attacking. They just pro call us. Pro Colorless is pretty good. Pro Colorless is pretty good. Explosives on 0. Okay, alright. They kill both of these. GG's. That was gross. We got demolished by them. I mean, Giver is really good for them. I don't know. That was kind of rough. I mean, game 1, our hand wasn't great and we got demolished by Ragavan. Game 2, I made some errors and we got destroyed by their sideboard cards. Like the dress down. You know, I went for it early and I probably shouldn't have. That was rough. Alright, that hurt. That stung a little bit. But, you know, that's Magic. I don't have much experience with the deck. I don't know how to play around stuff. I probably shouldn't have just gone for it. I probably should have done some other things. Maybe also I was supposed to get a Relic of Progenitus off the thing instead of an Ornithopter or something. I don't know. Alright, we'll be back for round number 4 here. Okay, we're back for round number 4. Yield. Alright, looks like we're playing against Murktide again. Terrific. We'll find out if it's Murktide real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's Murktide. Shredder. Do I want to play the Saga? I think I play the Saga and I think I play the Hammer. And we go all in on like giant people. As giant as we can get. That's what I think we do. Don't think they have a dress down game 1, so ooh, Giver. It's kind of fancy. Don't really need to draw any more lands. Yeah, we'll just pass, make a guy. Slow and steady wins the race, maybe. I only have 4 cards in hand, so we might actually be able to win this one. Looks like they mulliganed at the beginning. Not a lot of action happening this game. Alright, well, we'll make a person. Make a people. Untap. Make more people. What am I gonna get? I think I just get drum. Because I have this other giver and I could start doing some other stuff. I'm gonna play you. I might counter this. Alright, well, we'll just hit him for 5. Hit him for 5. Boy, Urza's Saga is really broken. Just so broken. No, they just need a couple iterations to get back. Oh, I don't know. We're kind of far ahead here. Four. With looting. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I mean, we're going to be swinging with 2 lethal attackers here. Well, interesting. Kind of crazy how different the games can be. Alright, we've been bringing in Sanctifier and Relic and Needle. And we shaved Drum. Givers were such a bad card the other day. Giver and Aid. We'll shave these 4. Maybe this is results oriented. Maybe this is not the way to cut these, but we'll just do these. I mean, Giver is kind of a must-answer threat, but given what happened to me last round, I'm just going to cut the Givers. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. I obviously don't know what I'm doing when it comes to sideboarding with this deck. Seems really good. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to sideboarding with this deck. But jeez. Well, we have a game plan. Could have maybe cast this, but maybe I should have cast this because if they go Ledger Shredder here, right, then we're kind of doomed. Yeah, well, I'm a dummy. Let's cast 1. I don't want to go all in on these and then get wrecked by explosives. Fury. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty effing good. Alright, so I guess we just play Ornithopter and we go in on Saga. Don't know if we could rely on Saga here. Can we go in on Saga or should we play the Needle Cyst? Think we... I hate to give him the connive because I did this. We'll just go for the... We'll go. Boy. Boy, oh boy. That was so gross. Fury. Looks like they're missing lands. That's kind of wild. Alright. What do you think I get? I think I just get drum. I don't want to play the other Esper Sentinel. I don't want to give him a connive. Alright. No dress down, please. That would be unfortunate. But we get to draw a card. Guess we don't get to draw a card. Unholy one. They get a lot of looting with this. A lot of conniving. We need a Sagardazade. To go to 8. We're dead next turn. They have 2 spells. We have the Ornithopter to chump. Kill the other construct. They bolted the Ornithopter. Nice. Oh, we're dead if they have a connive next turn. We can't cast 2 things. Alright, if they have connive, we're dead. Alright, this sideboard, maybe we went a little too slow. He went a little too slow that game. Let's run it back. God, Shredder's really good sometimes. Really good. Well, I mean, we just dirtled around. I think I shouldn't have got the drum. I think I should have got, like, I don't know. They had all kinds of removal spells, so we probably weren't winning that game. Alright, we're going to go Esper Sentinel. Do we get a basic here? I think I'm getting a basic. They didn't play the Fury, huh? I'm gonna jam it. I'm gonna jam it on the Ornithopter. I'll be able to draw a card because I'll go to Heated or something. I'll be able to draw a card. We are jamming. Hopefully it's not Spell Pierce. Hopefully it's just Bolt. Then next turn we'll go Pure Steel, equip, attack. We can draw a card. Alright, this is kind of what we wanted. We drew an extra card. All we need is a land now. Bobble. Do I get to draw another card here? No, you're paying. All right. Give me land, please. Please land. Please land. Oh boy, do I need land. Okay. That really sucks. Let's get Pithing Needle on Engineer Explosives. I don't know if these lists are even playing that these days. Let's look. Modern, Murktide. They're still playing Engineered Explosives. Engineered Explosives 1. Ugh. 3. Crazy. Alright, we'll put this on Explosives. Engineered Explosives. Alright. If we would have drawn a land there, everything, we probably would have won the game. But, you know, that's unfortunate. Hopefully they tap out and play Ledger Shredder or something, and we can get them with the Ginger Brute. They're dead if we... No, they're not dead. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. They draw a card. Oh, they're just dead. We get the Ginger Brute. We play a hammer on the Ginger Brute. Yup. God, this deck is so silly. They can have Spell Pierce here. I guess they're looking for Force Negation. This deck used to play Force Negation like a year ago. Okay, so we went 3-1 in the prelim. Not terrible. I could have played better in a lot of spots. And like, the list is kind of interesting. It's obviously incredibly powerful. I don't know how they came up with these numbers. I think that, like, the more you... Because, again, this is the list from the challenge-winning deck last weekend. It won the challenge with Hammer Time by Gataxian 11. So they won the challenge. They obviously know what they're doing a lot more than me. I'm not going to profess to have expertise about it. But, you know, seemed pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I don't know about the sideboard. Maybe I'm not sideboarding correctly, but, you know. What are we... I don't know what we're supposed to bring these removal spells in against. Maybe this is for Murktide. Maybe, like... I was just doing, like, this against Murktide. Maybe we want more. I mean, I didn't use any of these sideboard cards. Basically, I think I... But obviously this is for Cascade, you know. It was a cool deck. It was interesting. I like Nettlecyst. I like Cauldra. Nettlecyst is a little clunky because it's just Saga tokens at the end of the day. So, I don't know. Don't know how I feel about these. I wonder if you need these. These seem kind of meaningless. We kind of didn't really need them, but... I don't know. I usually tend to like decks that are all 4-ofs and, you know, cleaner, like this Yawgmoth, but 4. But it is interesting to see that people are, you know, people who've invested time into a deck can mess with the numbers and they can find something that works for them and they can win a challenge. It's always awesome. Really, that's one of my favorite things about Magic is there are gamers out there like me doing 4-4-4-4-4-4-4-4-4, and then other people like this who have the ability to be like, I want 2, 3, 1, 2, this, you know, 1 Memnite, that's the right number. 2 Givers, you know, obviously Ginger Brute was kind of crazy. The reality chip seemed medium. Maybe the reality chip should be here, but I don't know. It's fancy when it goes off. Maybe it goes here. I don't know. I always loved Power, but Hammer. It's always been a fun archetype, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.